San Friero. Isn't that how he says it? Carl, how's San Friero? That's not how he says it at all, is it? San Fierro. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna give it a little break, but I'm gonna get it maybe later. But yeah, let's fire the game up, huh? How's it going, 3000? Just give me like 30 seconds or something to, yeah, because we gotta get everything connected. It's Ferrero. San Ferrero. San Ferrao. Ferriro. San Ferriro. For Euro. And get new clothes. Uh-oh, my list isn't populating. What's up? Steam's bugging. I wonder why it's bugging. I don't like Windows 10. It's slower and difficult. Okay, so you wonder what happened to Catalina in Liberty City. 3000. Yeah, that's funny. Maybe she got some new. Okay, there we go. All good. Yep. Trying to load the ads. Of course it was. So, 3000. Catalina is the bad guy in GTA 3. So it's GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, GTA 5. I skipped a couple in between, but anyway, GTA 3 starts out with Catalina shooting Claude and kicking him out of the car, leaving him for dead. And then, yeah, you gotta chase her down. She's the bad guy. She's totally the bad guy in Grand Theft Auto 3. And then at the end, revenge is sweet. It's a dish best served cold. Cold as a rocket launcher. Where were we anyway? Like what were Okay.
Goodbye, handsome man.
Let's do a little taxi.
Do you think?
Kiflam.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Krantz!
Truth is wisdom, brother. And brother, wisdom works. That's why we made it up.
Well, you and I have a lot in common. Vivian is calling in from Carcer City and wants to talk about crop circles.
Oh, wow. I never thought I'd actually make it on the show.
Is that because you have a girl's name? Well, here's a conspiracy. Your mom hates you.
Holy shit, how'd you know that?
Next caller.
My name is Neil. I go to a lot of demonstrations to pick up religious pamphlets. None of them say anything about the aliens.
Try reading between the lines. And if that doesn't work, do some. Then you'll understand all about the aliens and just where you were planted. Mike?
Gotta turn up the brightness. Why is the mission character name Triad? Is Chinese game not American? Let's see, the Triads are... Okay, so... That kind of goes back to the earlier Grand Theft Autos.
Line 10.
The idea was to pit the Italian gangs against the
It's unlikely, but
other
it
gangs
could be true.
that
I
had
do feel
been
great. I
Triads.
feel icky, all dirty and used like a sex object.
I'll tell you what makes me feel icky. The fact I haven't washed in 2 months. Whatever you do, trust nobody. Next caller.
I am a domesticbot. My name is 632369439.
Well, that's not a
Where
very
are we
original
taking this
name.
guy?
I didn't know robots listened to this show.
We know what you are doing, my domesticbot brothers and sisters.
Enough of that, little guy. Sounds like he's been programmed for evil. All right, let's get to the real meat and potatoes. Newsmen lying to our face about weather balloons. Historians ignoring my proof that WW2 didn't happen. The FDA infiltrated by the very device they're supposed to regulate. The plug. Mind control devices. But we'll have to leave that for now. You are leaving Area 53. You've been abducted. Until next time, stay alert. They're after you.
You're leaving Area 53. Check your rectum.
If you crave news, WCTR, West Coast Talk Radio.
Come live the mystery.
I hate the keyboard. Don't we all?
We're off in our water sports park. I'll show your kids a great time. It's something they'll never forget and talk about for years to come, especially at therapy sessions.
It's the place for magic and adventure.
Leaving me free to shop and get lipo.
Who's ready for the incredible Dribbles voyage?
Jerry, can we come too?
This is a journey you just undertake alone. It can be dark and scary. Shriek with delight.
I knew it was coming too.
What's that hole in the wall for?
You wait and see. You'll be amazed.
Glory Hole Theme Park. Open every day till 3 a.m.
Let's go find out what's really happening in the world. News.
I'm Leanne Forget, WCTR News. We distort, you can't retort. Breaking news. Is skateboarding turning your son gay? Also, San Fierro has been hit by 1/10 scale chaos recently following a series of many terrorist attacks. Tiny techno-terrorists are suspected. More on that story as it comes in. A district attorney is facing a long jail sentence after he was arrested outside the Vankoff Hotel trying to escape with well over a ton of marijuana. Police are currently investigating claims it was for personal use. Staying with pot, police are celebrating the destruction of a major haul of marijuana in Flint County recently. Unfortunately, the huge fire caused problems for local wildlife, much of which was found eating chocolate, listening to the same band over and over, and buying fractal artwork. Richard Burns is on the scene.
Oh man, I am wicked baked. Hey man, you got shot, but you look great, baby. Hey, who's the guy with the antler? Oh, shit! No, dude, I was just checking to see if she was in heat. No, it's cool, dude. She's your dough. Dude, be cool.
All right, inhabitants of Bone County reported further inexplicable lights over the desert.
Yeah, sure did.
Government officials blamed the water supply. And more positive news came from street good guy Big Smoke, who today unveiled his new orphanage in a ceremony in Los Santos.
Big Smoke.
Thank you.
I don't want to know
I'd just
anything
like to
about
say
it.
this is a great day for the impoverished and disadvantaged of Los Santos. And it's a real honor that I am as generous as I am. I remember when I was a little boy, my
Don't
dear
read
mother
too
would
much
ask
into
me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I said, Mom, I want to be
Hello there.
safe. It's a great opportunity.
Smelly
The
man
Big
disgusts
Smoke
me.
Orphanage teaches kids
Get where I need to
important
go, amigo.
skills. I was an orphan. I struggled. I saw friends make mistakes and get pulled from the path of righteousness. But now, thanks to the generosity of a great man like me, kids is gonna be safe. Big Smoke, baby. Remember the name.
In crime news, Asian gang trouble in San Fierro is on the rise, with problems developing between Chinese triad gangs and Vietnamese gangs. A government official released this statement.
Hey, if they want to kill each other, let them. It's great. It means your taxes go down.
I'm Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Stay indoors.
The Chinese gangs
The
are called
news
triads,
and all the other
Vietnamese
things that
gangs
really
don't have a
matter to
name.
you, like people dying
Lady on fire. Bodies everywhere.
and explosions.
Is hanging from the trees. This accident is really cool.
WCTR.
Sounds like you got a nasty cough.
Yeah? No shit.
Here, baby. Try this.
Soothe?
Yeah, Soothe annihilates cough and cold symptoms.
That was damage.
Wow, I'm seeing donkeys.
That's the patented cough-killing concoction of codeine, morphine, and alcohol. Your cold will be history. How's your cold now?
Who the hell are you?
I'm your wife, fool.
Soothe kills a cough fast. And for the kid's chesty cough, it's Soothe Junior, the medication that comes in a fun, animal-shaped container kids will love.
Hey, look at me. I'm binging on medication
Ricky
just
Gaming.
like Dad.
Cheers.
We'll try and
Oh,
screw
my
me.
How's it
God,
going?
he's barely breathing.
No, that's just the medicine, dude.
We're grinding out some taxi missions. Oh, burger shop.
Doing his
You
magic.
got it.
Thanks to Soothe, his cough is history. With Soothe, you'll forget you had a cough, your name, or where to properly go to the bathroom. Feel better fast with Soothe.
On the next Entertaining America, hear the new host Laszlo as he conducts a hard-hitting interview with top Vinewood
nitrous
starlet
already?
Jenna Forbes.
Hey, Jenna, thanks for being on the show. You know, I've spent a lot of time with your work, especially the
Yeah, we are.
the
We're
last
on
magazine
nitrous.
you're in. I gotta ask, are they real?
What?
Nothing. I'm sorry. That was awful of me. Do you want to sleep
I'm
with
gonna
me?
have to get some nitrous.
No.
Now you're sure about that?
Yeah.
Now I'm on the radio.
Doesn't matter.
Wow, that sounds entertaining. Don't miss the next Entertaining America with Laszlo. Coming up next, it's time for the man who can grow anything big and strong. It's Gardening with Maurice, broadcasting live from his garden.
We should start a YouTube channel called that. It'd be
Howdy doodles.
some people would get the reference. Wow, way up there, and we need nitrous.
This is Gardening
All right.
with Maurice, and I am Maurice. Ever since man was kicked out of the garden, he's been striving to get back in. I believe all of life's answers can be found in something as simple
Dickwads.
as stain.
Oh, my bad.
It's pollen, just like me and you.
Of course I
We're going
have
to the
it.
phones. Hello, you're on Gardening with Maurice.
Drive friendly.
I am Maurice. Go ahead, call.
Yes, thanks for having me on. I'm a big fan. I have a question. My melons aren't big enough. I thought they were going to keep growing, but they just stopped. My next door neighbor has huge melons, and everyone just fawns over them. Oh, they taste so sweet. Oh, look how firm they are. What do I do?
Ooh, I would love to see your melons. Look, gardening is a spiritual, light journey. You become one with nature. However, sometimes nature needs some chemicals to
Donut shop, right?
kick things into action. There's a fantastic fertilizer I use
Made it.
called
With
pituitary.
a tip to spare.
It needs to be injected with a needle, so be very, very careful and inject that right into your melons, and they will grow enormous.
Thanks so much, Maurice.
Oh, it didn't load. I'm a little do click on the button there. And right back down the road.
Yes, I know that. I've been at one with nature for so long now, I can't remember what it's like to sleep inside. Next call.
God, I was on hold forever. I've heard that facials are great. Really make you look younger.
Talking about facials.
Yes. Listen, honey, I should
That was
know.
a
When
front
you
end
look like
smasher.
A train wreck, you need a little makeup. You sound like a lonely spinster with 2 pussies. Cats.
It's the menopause, Maurice. I'm having hot flashes, okay?
Taking a pause from men, huh? You know, I should
Yeah.
try. For your face, try Nature's Cosmetic
Must be my
Chemicals.
bones.
At least we got here.
Cleopatra took milk baths with cereal each morning. Try tomatoes, too. The acid is great. It makes your face just peel right off.
Hey, thanks, Maurice.
That's me fertilizing minds. Enough of you voyeurs out there and your vicarious gardening. I want you to
Is this
join
gonna take
in
us
on
close
the
enough
fun.
to get some?
When you
Nope.
stick your hands in the mystery
At least
of nature.
we, I like the short fairs. Because that's what we're doing, is we're trying to get fairs, not go a distance.
You seem
to have cleared my
Mike from
sinus.
Pickle Pine in Los Venturas.
Hey, Maurice, first-time caller. My name's Mike.
Hop in,
I
lady.
work on my lawn and garden all weekend long because I got this raging Oedipus
There's
complex.
room for you
I
and
like
your
drinking
hat.
beer and riding around on the lawnmower, too, because, you know, the vibrations are kind of cool. But really...
What am I missing? Wow.
killing me is I can't seem to get these weeds out of the driveway. I tried napalm, I tried gasoline, of course.
Okay, stop. Listen, I want you to listen to me. Are you listening to me, Mark?
Really wish I would have got another refill of nitrous. I thought when I painted the car.
Now listen up, listen closely.
I thought when we went to the pay and spray that refilled the nitrous. Look at her sitting back there with her hat
Pave it
on.
over with cement
I'm gonna
or
call her Miss Daisy.
asphalt or whatever. Listen, I have the Maurice mansion completely covered in
That'll cost you your tip.
turf, inside and outside, which, by the by, is particularly handy when some big football players come over and they have a little midnight match of ultimate disc in the yard. Now, when your lawn is beautiful
we didn't nitrous
and
into it.
green all year long,
Maybe that's a good
you
thing.
can focus on the important matters if you get the drift.
Don't worry, Miss Daisy.
Gardening with Maurice is
We're
sponsored
getting
by
there.
the Happy Farmer. Yahoo! If you're afraid someone will steal your tomatoes, why not grow tomatoes in your closet indoors like me? Happy Farmer, hydroponics, and
I didn't need that bumper
next
anyway.
door to Blotto's. I'm Maurice.
Oh, she's
Until
going
next
to
time,
Jizzy
dig a
B's
hole and plant
contact
yourself.
club, or the gentleman's Q spot, or whatever they call it.
That was the show that generates more phone calls than any other
There you
on
go, Rainey.
WCTR. Gardening with Maurice.
The real-life fictional drama in lives behind the law in the show that is making America cry.
These IF-75s are a mess.
Well, that should put us in at
We're already 3 months
25.
late with the UCC addendum after we lost the 8th
So that means
Circuit
we're halfway
paperwork the
there.
first time around.
Avoid all
Jeez,
trouble,
I
shall
really
we?
need to whack off.
Law. They play hard, and they work hard. Really hard. Catch it Thursdays on Weasel before it catches you.
The tight end
That's a
zone
great
is next.
way to get some
Brought to you
training
by
driving
Lager
around the
Beer
city.
and Redwood Cigarettes. A game just isn't a game if you're not drunk and coughing.
At a very, very
You're now in
slow,
the tight end zone.
doesn't
If
have any
someone's
nitrous
playing with the
oxide
ball
left
or two,
pace.
We're there to talk about it. I'm your host,
I
Derek.
love that be a lesson.
Today on the
Refill
big
your
show,
nitrous
clearing
before
out
you
more
start the tag
housing
missions.
projects for golf courses. Girls in skirts, and we revisit the rivalry that never dies. Liberty City Cocks and Beavers going at it again. Love it, loathe it. Buy the jersey, eat the junk food, call it athletics. I'm Derek Thackeray. Grab your balls and run, cause someone's gonna pin you to the ground and give it
No
up
speed,
the
no brakes.
Winner
The game
takes
does the
all,
brakes
including
for
the
me.
genital warts. Who's on the line?
Why don't you boys ever talk about the real issue in sports today? The loss of tradition. I wore a leather helmet playing football.
Oh,
the
that
left
is so
side of my
bogus.
face is paralyzed, but it was worth it. We won the game. I mean, my boy goes to high school, right? And he's actually given a choice.
Sometimes we go past it with the fair, and that's, you know.
I know it's ruining this country's traditions and history.
I mean, I want him to be a big sports star so I don't have to work no more and he can afford all the drugs and hookers he wants. Cross. Ooh, look at me. I'm carrying my bag on a stick and wearing a skirt. Might as well teach my boy to hunt butterflies.
Okay, I guess you're right. It all depends how you look at things. Any race fans out there? Hey, football fans, soccer fans, go home! We don't want you here! Your game is terrible, and we don't win at it. Next caller.
Hi, Derek. My name's Cole, and I'm a big racing fan. I tell you that where I'm from, there's nothing more exciting than getting shit-faced and going deaf in 110 degree heat. And watching cars going in circles for several hours. Yeah!
Hey, I think that's what it's all about. That and putting a lot of stick to the car, buddy.
Yeah, that really gets on my nerves. I mean, I'm a bald man. I watch wrestling too, and half the cars are sponsored by bald.
Castrodon Team Racing?
Yeah, what's the name of my mother's cat is that all about? I mean, racing teams should be sponsored by things that are family friendly, like hard liquor and cigarettes, not the reason my wife ran off with that cop.
What? Hey, screw your wife, pal. Probably a lot of guys did. This ain't Lonely Hearts. I mean, let's stop showering each other in golden sports drink and get this ball back in play. Hello, caller.
Derek, that caller's talking about the biathlon is sick, I tell you, and unnatural. This town has never been the same since they had the Olympics here 8 years ago. Kids swinging javelins like ancient Greeks, people running with burning torches, throwing hammers. What kind of man wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to go throw hammers for a living? Ooh, the long jump. Look at me. I can jump really high. Great. I have a gun. Want to fight?
It's distracting us from our primal urge.
Oh.
Paint your face with war paint, whip yourself into a sweaty, psychotic Friday, and then go annihilate and hospitalize complete strangers. Then you bang a bimbo on the sidelines. Bang, bang, bang. Look, I love high school football, and I love gymnastics. Hey, Jack from Santos.
Yeah. How come
I love the old random number
horse
generators.
race? I mean, tiny, angry people on horses? How can you go wrong?
Hey, I don't ride anything bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's why I never got into rodeo, man. I mean, first off, why would you ride a bull? Go find a big girl. They could use the attention, and that's all we have time for. Okay, hey, I'm Derek Zachary. Till next time, play safe, people. Go, baby, go team!
You're listening to WCTR. Or maybe you aren't. Maybe you became so offended that the tight end zone has no female callers that you changed stations. I know I would, and have. I'm not here anymore. If you're into exploring exotic places and forbidden fruit, stay tuned. It's The Wild Traveler. Next.
Hello, I'm James Beeston, World Traveler, and this is The Wild Traveler. From Peru to San Andreas in 8 days by balloon. Often while lounging around garden parties, we forget the brave workers worldwide who toil day and night for the products we consume. Some are even so dedicated to our happiness they carry products in balloons shoved inside themselves to be a balloon. We go to the phones. Yes, we do.
I can't believe you actually recommended we go to Barbados on our honeymoon.
I'm just gonna pretend like this fair never happened.
You were poor people. I live in Vinewood to be away from poor people.
Barbados is lovely.
Look, I want to be very clear. I'm not...
Yep, we're gonna pretend like this fair never happened.
See ya.
We're just gonna pretend like that fair never happened.
Hey, Caesar, the Yay leaving San Fierro, right?
Right, but they're using bikes, CJ, and they go cross country.
May I borrow this taxi, please? Just for a little while.
Starlet anywhere. Or a good chicken wing. And the strippers? Overcharge.
Good Lord,
What do you
you
think?
Philistine. You should stay out of England. I hear there is a casino in Venturas that is just like the rest of the world, only with better toilets and full of morons like you. Do you want culture or do you want safety? It's your choice.
Definitely
Personally,
not
I want
lipstick pink.
irrigation.
That's
of
like
the colonic
Laffy
variety.
Taffy pink.
But that's a whole different story, and it is early.
That's more like
Let's go to the phones. Who's on the
Dollar Dance
phones?
pink.
No one. Come on, call up. Anyone? It wouldn't be like this in Peru, I can tell you. There I once made a phone call with 30 boys sitting on my lap.
Considering we
Because
just
I paid them.
broke a
They
really
wanted
expensive
to be
car.
there. Or in Mali, where nobody knows what a phone is, and a lot of people have never even heard of plastic surgery, or the
Last
Glory
time we had
Hole theme park. There, the
spokes.
Glory
Let's go for
Holes
something a
aren't
little
theme parks, I can tell you. It's violent and bloody and authentic. What are you scared of? You wimps! Give me a call! Someone! Please! Hello, you're on Wild Traveler. Where are you?
I'm on a cliff.
How romantic.
I want to jump.
I know what you mean. Jump into the unknown. How can it be a sin if it feels good? Anyway, what's your question?
Why am I here?
I don't know. Why are you there? Where are you? Kenya?
No, I'm in Verdant Bluffs.
Loathsome place.
Yeah,
I'd
there
jump
we
if I were you.
I want to go to hell.
Meet. Buy a refrigerator magnet when you get there. On with the show. Any callers?
Yeah, that is a really
No?
horrible color.
Okay, maybe I should hit the
What
travel
was I
log
thinking?
again. This is from my diary in Sri Lanka. For a few rupees a day, I have employed the services of a young man who has been my guide in pleasure as well as travel. There is something very exotic about him. Avrinda. He could be a boy, but like many locals, in certain lights, he looks just like a little girl. He is a real minx. He knows exactly what he is doing to me. Oh, wrong page. Here we are. Avrinda took me deep into jungle. And there we took part in an ancient rite of passage for adolescents on the cusp of adulthood. We hunted each other in game very similar to the ancient games of Kiss Chase I used to play. No! Wrong page. Avrinda has left me. I'm broken. I thought I meant something. But it seems he would rather become a fisherman than follow me in an exotic life of degeneracy and narcotics as my houseboy. I hate myself. Why does this keep happening to me?
I missed my turn.
Hell!
But that's
Wrong
okay.
bit again! Where's the page about watching the elephants mate and it being really disturbing and making me slightly jealous for both parties? Hey! Has someone been stealing pages out of my journal? My producer is jealous. He keeps stealing my
Caesar,
stuff and
how's it
lending it to
going?
people. Just last week I heard him saying government
Grinding
agents
out some
want
more
to look
taxi
at it.
missions.
What?
I think we have about 20 of them left.
We have a call, finally.
I just want to tell people about a great holiday.
You mean vacation? We call it vacation. What is it? Searching for a yeti in the Himalayas?
doesn't stop me.
Learning to play an alpine horn? Hunting for pythons in Africa?
No, Canada.
But what about a young man to peel grapes? What about fine local herbs?
Hey, it's cheap and it's plentiful. Apart from the rent boys.
And what about the food poisoning? What about the starving beggars? What about the political instability and the chance to eat insects?
I don't want foreign. Have you seen the news lately?
Philistine. Well, if you want exotic,
right
go to
on
Hawaii.
time.
They still trade in beads there
Got
and
our
ride
speed bonus.
clacks rather than motorboats.
Yeah,
Time
Caesar,
for
we
me to
went
head
with
south
pink,
again.
and I'm not sure
On the
why.
next show, we'll be discussing Amsterdam.
Okay, run the meter.
Paradise Regained.
It's not Laffy Taffy
Morocco.
pink, it's more like Dollar Dance pink, but
Until next time,
it's,
travel safe.
yeah,
Ciao.
we went with it, and
I'm
we're
James
regretting
Peniston,
it,
and
and
this has been The Wild Traveler.
I'm gonna go green next time.
This is WCTR, committed to bringing you shows like The Wild Traveler, even if we received a cease and desist.
All the news the government wants you to hear. WCTR.
Relationships can seem like an eternity.
You asshole! What were you doing with my sister in that hot tub?
Relieve the pressure. Chill that bitch out with ice. A diamond lasts forever, but your relationship might not. A diamond is love. rock hard, and frozen in time. Luckily, most women are shallow and materialistic.
Oh, a diamond! So you do love me.
Nothing says I love you like a lump of carbon mined by wage slaves in Angola.
I don't even know what I was mad at you about. Do you want a blowjob?
Passion. It can be purchased, and it can be overpriced. Ice, available and very expensive at Decock Diamonds.
Have you heard the #1 gardening show in San Andreas? If not, here's what you're missing.
Well, why don't you just go buy your vegetables at the grocery store then, you sycophant? God, I just don't understand.
Stop! You go to hell!
Well, screw you too, Mom! See if you're ever on the show again. Next call.
Yeah, what's that plant that blooms every 12 years? Is 8 foot high and smells like hell? I want to plant one on my ex-wife's lawn.
It's called Amorphophallus titanium. God, I love saying that. Amorphophallus titanium. The sound of it gives me a redwood in my khakis. If I come back as a superhero, I want to be called that. It's Amorphophallus titanium, the rare botanical wonder.
Driver.
See his 8-foot protrusion as he pollinates on everyone.
But why does it sting so bad?
It's about marking your territory, my man. You don't mark your territory, do you? You should try it. Pee on the front door of your office. Just see if anybody thinks of coming near you.
Okay, I will try that. Thank you so much for the advice, Maurice.
Oh, I'm here to help, sailor.
Gardening with Maurice, only on WCTR.
Opinions are free, which is why we're here. It's news
Nice.
and talk that our
Cracking up these
sponsors
short
agree on.
ones.
WCTR.
Here's a tip.
Now it's the couple who each thinks the other is screwing America. I Say You Say is next, with the Phillips.
I'm Dr. Phillips, and I'm a liberal.
Get to a 10-step program,
That's
Len.
12 steps.
Yeah, you only deserve 10. I'm also Dr. Phillips, and I'm conservative. Today on the show, is it okay to talk to people with... we're at war with once?
And the skyrocketing price of buying off a politician.
And we talk to people without health care who are genuinely happy not to be burdened with it. It's political debate and discussion from the right and the wrong side of the tracks.
Let's go to the phones before right-wing anger engulfs my wife. Who's on the line?
Hi, I have an eating disorder, so I moved to the West Coast.
Oh, that's so sad. Maybe you need a support group with some caring friends.
Yeah, maybe you should keep your finger out of your throat and eat a donut. 99% of the world wake up each day and eat dirt, and Queen Puke-a-Lot here can't keep a meal down? Boo-hoo! What do you expect, sympathy? This is Los Santos. People would give their right arm and left leg to live here. It's paradise, but you have to suffer to belong. You can't take the heat. Get out of the nuclear reactor.
Next caller.
Yeah, I agree with that caller about the nuclear plant next to the projects. You know, nature has a way of taking care of poor people. Tornadoes don't like poor people.
Right, like I don't do laundry. I'm liberated, independent, and I have 3 maids, all of them on less than minimum wage. I mean, poor people are so happy to work for me.
Especially when I help them unionize. Do you have a question?
Sort of. Hey, you know, I got the same name as you.
Yeah, Peyton. Oh, well, it's a family name.
No, Mary. I was called Bruce by my parents, but I prefer Mary. It's much more...
Yeah, feminine.
No, biblical. Which, like, okay, I'm an atheist, but I love the Bible. I have 100 that I took from hotel rooms.
What's your question?
Well, as a mother and a fireman, I was wondering what you guys thought about diversity in America.
It makes me very nervous.
Well, you see, I'm heavily into diversity. I'm like a man with a womb, lactating.
Yes, I think you're a little confused.
No, you're the one that's confused. I'm the one who eats Alaskan salmon and children from Alabama. I speak English, I eat German food, I practice French adultery, and I weigh as much as Vatican City. I'm an American.
Okay, you're a nut. Get off our show. Mary, would you please stop eyeing the producer?
I already slept with him.
So did I.
Brian's on the line. Hello, Brian.
Hi,
Did you
my name's
buy
Brian.
a
I work at
license?
Caligula's Casino in Las Venturas.
Excellent. You take stupid people's money. I love it. Very capitalist. Hey, Brian, what's your concern?
I did really well in the 80s, but the 90s are proving to be a real drag. The music is terrible. The recession is kicking my ass. Everyone I know is giving up recreational drug use. And the president is doing my head in.
The 80s were really a materialistic time.
I know, I'm a shallow person. Drowning. Look, we need a movie star to be president. It works. They're the best liars. They do it professionally.
Well, so do all politicians. Next caller.
Yeah, I want to talk about deforestation.
Yes, that is a shame what they're doing to the thick, beautiful redwoods north of San Diego.
I was talking about women. But you're right, San Diego is half the problem. It ain't natural and it's un-American.
Look, infatuation and disillusionment is the American way, but it works. Just look at places without professional wrestling and porno.
Porno is the exploitation of women.
Some people want to be exploited, like factory workers. Others want to be degraded. I mean really, really degraded. Like a liberal having his way with you.
My
God,
car
it makes
matches
me
your
feel so
hat.
dirty.
Talk more slowly, please, dear. Moving swiftly on from my wife. You're on I Say, You Say, and what's your question?
Yeah, this is Brad. I'm really into pleasuring myself.
Good grief!
Well, that's my business, but I feel discriminated against. Not only can I not... practice my hobby in the privacy of my own garden or car, but my movies are rated as pornographic. I mean, let me ask you a question. Threesomes, right?
Well, that's where our problem started.
Yeah.
Yes. Our producer.
Well, right. I ran a movie with 2 chicks and a dude, and it's called a porno. People look at me like I'm some sort of creep. But it's natural. But I ran a movie with 2 dudes and a chick. It's all in French. Probably wins awards. Called an art house love triangle. But it's revolting.
No, you're revolting. Get off the airwaves and into therapy, buddy.
Oh, that's the problem with men. You're imbeciles.
And yet, you married me.
God, don't rub it in. I did. I was desperate. That's all we have time for, luckily. This show is headed downhill. When you take the worst qualities of an elephant and a donkey, you get a lot of shit. We'll see you next time on I Say, You Say.
You said you liked me in that office.
Jackass.
I Say... You Say is heard only on WCTR. Be thankful.
At home, at work, or in rehab, listen to WCTR.
Hey, Mom, watch. No hands. What happened? I just lost control of my bike and crashed. Only skinned my knee a little bit. Nothing too bad.
Jesus H. Christ, my little baby! That's it. No more bike riding for you. Not today, not ever.
Mom, it doesn't hurt too bad. I love my bike. I just fell. It happens.
That's it. I'm getting you a car.
Wow, cool.
I did not bring you into this world in order for you to be exposed to anything dangerous. I lost my figure for you. I ruined your father's life with my nagging. I will not see you die on some outdated contraption. I won't. I won't. I won't. I will protect you in any way I can. It's a mother's duty.
Super GT.
Love you, Mom. Well, you need a car. We'll remortgage the house or do whatever it takes. I want you safe. And what better protection than an overpowered sports coupe you can drive when first experimenting with drinking and drugs?
The teenage years can be difficult and dangerous. Don't make them deadly. Don't let your teenager ride a bicycle. Be a mother, not a murderer. This is a public service announcement paid for by the Governor's Office of San Andreas in association with Maibatsu Cars of America.
Area 53 is next. Don't say
shut
we
up
didn't
and
warn
drive.
Did the government recruit school children to beat you up in school? Are goldfish really communist spies? I'm Marvin True. This is Area 53. I'm broadcasting live from my mobile home in the desert. I am telling you, it's hot like alien balls in here. Going to the conspiracy lines.
Hi, my name's Adam First. I've been doing some much-needed surveillance in the desert while hang gliding. I've noticed a peculiar trailer compound where a man is running around in a spacesuit conducting weird rituals with Domestibots.
What? Well, he probably wants you to leave him alone. Get a real hobby, like pretending to be someone on TV. But next caller.
I enjoyed
It's
that.
me again.
You?
Now, come on, man. Tell the people about the desert. How come there's something missing, huh? The map we think's missing ain't a real map, and that's what they feed us. That, a few gallons, and water supply.
Well, yeah, I hear you on that one.
And I'll call back when I get proof. You better not be tracing this call.
I don't trace calls. Everything in life should be anonymous. I... Tell my various partners that all the time. Rick from Blueberry Acres, what do you think?
It's live.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Krats.
Truth is wisdom, brother.
And brother, wisdom works. That's why we made it up.
Well, you and I have a lot in common. Vivian is calling in from Carcer City and wants to talk about crop circles.
Oh, wow. I never thought I'd actually make it on the show.
Is that because you have a girl's name? Well, here's a conspiracy. Your mom hates you.
Holy shit, how'd you know that?
Next caller.
My name is Neil. I go to a lot of demonstrations to pick up religious pamphlets. None of them say anything about the aliens.
Try reading between the lines. And if that doesn't work, do so. Then you'll understand all about the aliens and just where you were planted. Mike on line 10.
Man, I think my dentist is attracted to me. She knocks me unconscious and has her way with me.
Well, it's unlikely, but it could be true.
My teeth feel great, but I feel icky, all dirty and used like a sex object.
I'll tell you what makes me feel icky. The fact I haven't washed in 2 months. Whatever you do, trust nobody. Next caller.
I am a domesticbot. My name is 632369439.
No, that's not a very original name. I didn't... No robots listen to this show.
We know what you are doing to my domesticbot brothers and sisters.
And enough of that, little guy. Sounds like he's been programmed for evil. All right, let's get to the real meat and potatoes. Newsmen lying to our face about weather balloons. Historians ignoring my proof that WW2 didn't happen. The FDA infiltrated by the very device they're supposed to regulate. The plug. Mind control devices. But we'll have to leave that for now. You are leaving Area 53? You've been abducted. Until next time, stay alert. They're after you.
You're leaving Area 53. Check your rectum.
Deal with your ignorance in 1 minute flat. Complex issues in 60 seconds. WCTR.
Let's go find out what's really happening in the world. News.
I'm Leanne Forget, WCTR News. We distort, you can't retort. Breaking news. Is skateboarding turning your son gay? Also, San Fierro has been hit by 1/10 scale chaos recently following a series of many terrorist attacks. Tiny techno-terrorists are suspected. More on that story as it comes in. A district attorney is facing a long jail sentence after he was arrested outside the Vankoff Hotel trying to escape with well over a ton of marijuana. Police are currently investigating claims it was for personal use. Staying with pot, police are celebrating the destruction of a major haul of marijuana in Flint County recently. Unfortunately, the huge fire caused problems for local wildlife, much of which was found eating chocolate, listening to the same band over and over, and buying fractal artwork. Richard Burns is on the scene.
A pleasure to ride with I am wicked baked. Hey, man, in the movie, you got shot, but you look great, baby. Hey, who's the guy with the antler? Oh, shit! No, dude, I was just checking to see if she was in heat. No, it's cool, dude. She's your dough. Dude, be cool.
All right. Inhabitants of Bone County reported further inexplicable lights over the desert.
Man, thanks for that.
Government officials blame the water supply. And more positive news came from street good guy Big Smoke, who today unveiled his new orphanage in a ceremony in Los Santos.
Yes, thank you. I'd just like to say this is a great day for the impoverished and disadvantaged of Los Santos. And it's a real honor that I am as generous as I am. I remember when I was a little boy, my dear mother would ask me what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I said, Mom, I want to be a saint. It's a great opportunity. The Big Smoke Orphanage teaches orphan. I struggled. I saw friends make mistakes and get pulled from the path of righteousness. But now, thanks to the generosity of a great man like me, kids is gonna be safe. Big Smoke, baby. Remember the name.
In crime news, Asian gang in San Fierro is on the rise, with problems developing between Chinese triad gangs and Vietnamese gangs. A government official released this statement.
Hey, if they want to kill each other, let them. It's great. It means your taxes go down.
I'm Leanne Forget, WCTR News. Stay indoors.
Hey.
Come on, try.
Talk talk is cheap,
Oh,
especially on this station. Featuring more rich, angry people complaining. WCTR.
Coming soon to the Los Santos Convention Center, it's Mike Andrews.
Understand that it's okay to be poor. There need to be poor people. We rich are the yin, you are the yang. We need you.
He's changed millions of lives with his book, Rags Are Riches. Now hear Mike Andrews live.
Mr. Andrews, I've had a run of bad luck, and I was wondering if... Steve can help me get back on my feet.
This is the negative kind of self-obsessed and greedy talk that doesn't help anyone. My program will teach you a new outlook on life. Instead of complaining about being poor, enjoy it. Watch TV. Don't vote. Who cares?
But I'm homeless.
You got it all wrong. Society doesn't owe you anything. The government has better things to worry about, like killing innocent people. You already have everything you need, so enjoy your life.
See Mike Andrews live for only $200, payable in 10 installments. Reserve your seat today.
Coming up next, it's time for the man who can grow anything big and strong. It's Gardening with Maurice, broadcasting live from his garden.
Howdy doodles, this is Gardening with Maurice, and I am Maurice. Ever since man was kicked out of the garden, he's been striving to get back in. I believe all of life's answers can be found in something as simple as a flower. It's sting, it's pistil, it's pollen, just like me and you. We're going to the phones. Hello, you're on Gardening with Maurice. I am Maurice. Go ahead, call.
Yes, thanks for having me on. I'm a big fan. I have a question. My melons aren't big enough. I thought they were going to keep growing, but they just stopped. My next door neighbor has huge melons, and everyone just fawns over them. Oh, they taste so sweet. Oh, look how firm they are. What do I do?
Ooh, I would love to see your melons. Look, gardening is a spiritual light journey. Look out! Nature. However, sometimes nature needs some chemicals to, kind of kick things into action. There's a fantastic fertilizer I use called pituitarizine. It needs to be injected with a needle, so be very, very careful, and inject that right into your melons and they will grow in.
Thanks so much, Maurice. You're the best.
Yes, I've been at one place for so long now. I can't remember what it's like to sleep inside. Next call.
God, I was on hold forever. I've heard that facials are great. Really? Make you look younger.
Oh, yes. Listen, honey, I should know. When you look like a train wreck, you need a little makeup or something. You sound like a lonely spinster with two pussies. Cats.
It's the menopause, Maurice. I'm having hot flashes, okay?
Taking a pause from men, huh? I should try. For your face, try nature's cosmetic camouflage.
Okay,
Cleopatra took milk baths.
more fairs or so.
Try tomatoes, too. The acid is great. It makes your face just peel right off.
Hey, thanks, Maurice.
That's me, fertilizing
I
mine.
don't have time to
Enough
play
of
around.
you voyeurs out there and your vicarious gardening. I want you to join in on the fun. When you stick your hands in the mystery of nature, pull out a fibers so plump and juicy. Hello, Mike from Pickle Pine in Los Venturas.
Hey, Maurice, first time caller. My name's Mike. I work on my lawn and garden all weekend long and at this raging edifice complex. And I like drinking beer and riding around with the lawnmower, too, because, vibrations are kind of cool. But what's really killing me is I can't seem to get these weeds out of the driveway. I tried napalm, I tried gasoline, of course.
Okay, stop. Listen, I want you to listen to me. Are you listening to me, Mark?
It's Mike.
Okay, good. That was a test. Okay, I know what your name is. I know it's Mark. Now, listen up. Listen close.
my Pim.
I want you to over your entire yard.
Don't spare the
I want
horses.
you to just pave it over with cement or asphalt.
You got it.
Whatever. Listen, I have the Maurice Mansion complete. Covered in astroturf inside and outside, which, by the way, is particularly handy.
Oh, you hit
big football players can offer midnight match disc in the yard. Now, when your lawn is beautiful and green all year long, you can focus on the important matters, if you get my drift. Let's see. Gardening with Maurice is sponsored by the Happy Farmer. Yahoo! If you're afraid someone will steal your tomatoes, why not grow tomatoes in your closet indoors, like me? The Happy Farmer, hydroponics, and more. Next door to Blotto's. I'm Maurice. Until next time, dig a hole and plant yourself.
That was the show that generates more phone calls than any other on WCTR. Gardening with Maurice.
Hi, what are you afraid of? Heights? Flying? Polio? Whatever your fear, it's time to face it. Hi, I'm Darius Fontaine, the creator of inversion therapy. For years, we've helped patients get past their deepest and darkest fears and get on with their lives. Just listen to this.
I was having really dark thoughts. I wanted to sleep with my mother. Now that I've done it, I don't want to anymore.
Incredible! But, you know, it works. That's inversion therapy. Fear it, face it, do it, conquer it! Got it? Just listen again.
Yeah, okay. I was terrified of my children being harmed, so I stabbed them. Didn't hurt me that much. Yeah, now I'm not afraid of anything.
That's another life saved! Inversion therapy works! I know. When you take your fear head on, then it's time to move on. I'm Darius Fontaine. Call me today. I'll change your life. Promise. Call 1-866-FACE-FEAR.
If you...
There we go.
Allegra, please. Hey, beautiful.
Peru to San Andreas in 8 days by balloon. Often while lounging around garden parties, we could get the brave workers worldwide who toil day and night for the products we consume. Some are even so dedicated to our happiness they carry products in balloons shoved inside themselves to be a balloon floating.
Oh, we gotta go get trained. Yeah, I remember that. Cobra Kai.
So, you wish to become a warrior? Sorry. Absorb with the eyes, young student, and you will learn. Strike like an atomic cobra! Nothing clever here, just kick 'em while they're down. Become the avalanche and bury your opponent.
¿Qué pasó ese? See, Holmes, I liked it.
Ever touch fake wet?
Get off the road!
Welcome to the Advanced Driving School. To pass, you must score bronze or higher in all 12 tests. To view a demonstration of each test, please use the TV over there. Passing a test will unlock the next test in the training program. You can come back and check your scores or take new tests at any time.
A man should be like a bull seal.
Hanging out the window with my magnum, taking out some photos, acting kinda local. Just another local kid from the street, getting paid for my vocal. Here is
good Lord. I just love that record from London Island. Sometimes it just makes me want to cry, you know? Don't... Come on. Why? Because I know I'm hardcore, but I got a soft side for you, babe.
And a barbershop quartet with guns and drums. Oh, so shut up, CSR.
You ready, Dale? I'm ready, Slick. Are you? Oh, yeah. Bring it down. Girl, relationships, they seem from the start. That's why it's hard for me. Yo, situation is. Let's. Yo, situation is. Let's cure it 'cause we're running out of. Yo, situation is. Yo, situation is. Let's cure it 'cause we're running.
Man, I hate America anyway.
Great location, decent heading, bad damage. Die in this one, so let's not do it yet.
Sup?
The cash is leaving Los Santos again.
I'm not gonna wait much longer, puto! I hope you don't mind not shaking hands. You want some of me, maricón?
What's the problem?
But you're not getting the thing, so just chill and get wrecked by the new jack song.
Real?
What?
Nothing. I'm sorry. That was awful of me. Do you want to sleep with me?
No.
Now you're sure about that?
Yeah.
Now I'm on the radio.
Doesn't matter.
Wow, that sounds entertaining. Don't miss the next Entertaining America with Laszlo.
If you crave news, WCTR, West Coast Talk Radio.
You think you're American, but do you drink American?
Lager, the beer that brought the forest down.
I like to relax after a hard day at work. And I like to relax hard. Get really drunk. So drunk, you can't tell your sister from your wife. Now that's fun. And now I can do it without gaining pounds, thanks to new Lager Light. Drink even more, gain less. It's the Lager Light promise. At first, the guys were like, I didn't know you drank light beer. Are you gonna start wearing dresses and drinking wine coolers too? Well, then I explained it facilitated alcoholism without the attendant weight gain, and they really switched. Now we're all lager men.
Lager Light. We're light in the beer, not in the loafers.
The Tight End Zone is next. Brought to you by Lager Beer and Redwood Cigarettes. A game just isn't a game if you're not drunk and coughing.
Oh, you asshole, my shit!
What you been drinking?
Good to hear from you.
I, the Jersey, eat the junk food, call it athletics! I'm Derek Factory. Grab your balls and run, cause someone's gonna pin you to the ground and give it up the you-know-where. Winner takes all, good in the generals. Who is on the line?
Why don't you boys ever talk about the real issue in sports today? The loss of tradition. I wore a leather helmet playing football. The left side of my face is paralyzed, but it was worth it. We won the game. I mean, my boy goes to high school, right? And he's actually given a choice of different sports to play. And there's only one sport.
I know it's ruining this country's traditions and history.
I mean, I want him to be a big sports star so I don't have to work no more and he can afford all the drugs and hookers he wants. And he's only gone and started playing lacrosse. Look at me, I'm carrying my bag on a
The hardest
stick and
part
wearing
is to
a
make it
skirt.
without
Might as
damage.
well teach my boy to hunt butterflies.
Okay, I guess you're right. It all depends how you look at things. Any race fans out there? Hey, any football fans? Soccer fans? Go home! We don't want you here! Your game is terrible, and we don't win at it. Next caller.
Hi, Derek. My name's Cole, and I'm a big racing fan. I tell you that where I'm from, there's nothing more exciting than getting shit-faced and going deaf in 110 degrees.
Did fine on time. The damage, though. Now we got the Cheetah. No, it's a Super GT. And if we get all bronze or all silver, we can get something else.
things. You're back on Radio X. I'm Sage, and yes, that is my real name. And if you don't believe me, you can go fuck. hours and hours. You can't do it. I want David gone to move into my house.
And silver for everything. This is probably one of the most annoying ones. I can't seem to get the pattern You gotta have that entire just right. It's gotta be a straight alignment. What if I'd have been faster on the brake? Nice. Yeah, we better go save that. Okay, all silver. Now we got the bullet.
It must be kismet.
You should be.
we got all silver and a bunch of gold. The lap, that's a hard one. Weave, that's kind of like the alley-oop, but not as bad. I can actually work with that. And then driving. Let's see if we can do one and then the other. Let's just give this 5 tries. Close. But no cigar. Not so much on damage. Interesting. It's mostly just front to back position. So close.
rock and roll really meant something. Not even.
Kind of steered into that. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Now we're talking. Just the city slicking and the burning lap. Okay. Save it.
Move and get jumped. If you made the wrong move,
That story as it comes in. A district attorney is facing a long jail sentence after he was arrested outside the Vankoff Hotel trying to escape with...
Terrible. The recession is kicking my ass. Everyone I know is giving up recreation. recreational drug use, and the president is doing my head in.
The 80s were really a materialistic time.
I know, I'm a shallow person. Drowning. Look, we need a movie star to be president. It works.
Swing.
Try this one because it's easier.
I really...
It's un-American.
Look, infatuation and disillusionment is the American way, but it works. Just look at places without professional wrestling and porno.
Porno is the exploitation of women.
Some people want to be exploited, like factory workers. Others want to be degraded. I mean really, really degraded. Like a liberal having his way with you. God, it makes me feel so dirty.
Talk more slowly, please, dear. Moving swiftly on from my wife. You're on I Say, You Say, and what's your question?
Yeah, this is Brad. I'm really into pleasuring myself.
Good grief!
Well, that's my business, but I feel discriminated against. Not only can I not practice my hobby in the privacy of my own garden or car, but my movies are rated as pornographic. I mean, let me ask you a question. Threesomes, right?
Well, that's where our problem started,
Yeah.
yes. The producer.
Well, right. I ran a movie with 2 chicks and a dude, and it's called a porno. People look at me like I'm some sort of creep, but it's natural. But I ran a movie with 2 dudes and a chick. It's all in French, probably wins awards, called an art house love triangle. But it's revolting.
No, you're revolting. Get off the airwaves and into therapy, buddy.
Oh, that's the problem with men. You're imbeciles.
And yet, you married me.
God, don't rub it in. I did. I was desperate. That's all we have time for, luckily. This show is headed downhill. When you take the worst qualities of an elephant and a donkey, you get a lot of shit. We'll see you next time on I Say, You Say.
You said you liked me in that donkey suit.
Jackass.
I Say, You Say is heard only on WCTR. Be thankful.
The news and all the other things that really matter to you. Like sensationalist bullshit.
Kilimanjaro.
There's nothing bigger. You're as big as a mountain. Now dress like one. Gain the confidence and freedom to really eat again. When you were little, your mom got you clothes you could grow into. The same applies here.
Kilimanjaro.
Because she loves love handles. If eating for you means 9 trips to the buffet, if exercise means picking up the remote, if making love means eating 3 hot dogs, if you've got bigger breasts than your wife, then don't walk, and especially don't run, but drive very slowly down to Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro.
We've got the clothes for you. From romper suits for wearing around the house to outsized Hawaiian shirts and elasticized trousers for the office. There's nothing better. There's nothing bigger. Confidence and freedom to really eat again. When you were little, your mom got you clothes you could grow into. The same applies here. Because she loves love handles. If eating for you means 9 trips to the buffet, if exercise means picking up the remote, if making love means eating 3 hot dogs, if you've got bigger breasts than your wife, then don't walk, and especially don't run, but drive very slowly down to Kilimanjaro. We've got the clothes for you. From romper suits for wearing around the house to outsized Hawaiian shirts and elasticized trousers for the office. There's nothing better. There's nothing bigger. Kilimanjaro, the clothes shop for enormous men. Celebrating No Diet Day. Fat liberation is here at Kilimanjaro. We're fighting to end hunger. Yours.
Area 53 is next. Don't say we didn't warn you.
Did the government recruit school children to beat you up in school? Are goldfish really communist spies? I'm Marvin Trill. This is Area 53. I'm broadcasting live from my mobile home in the desert. I'm telling you, it's hot like alien balls in here. Going to the conspiracy lines.
Ah, man, thanks for that.
Let's be honest about things for a second.
Ill hobby, like pretending to be someone on TV. Next, caller.
It's me again.
You.
Ah, man.
Reyes is a...
My mobile home in the desert. I'm telling you, it's hot like alien balls in here. Going to the conspiracy lines.
Hi, my name's Adam Kurtz. I
I've been doing some much-needed surveillance in the desert while hang gliding. I've noticed a particular trailer compound where a man is running around in a spacesuit conducting weird rituals with domesticized.
What? Well, he probably wants you to leave him alone. Get a real hobby, like pretending to be someone on TV. Next, caller.
It's me again.
You.
Come on, man. Tell the people about the desert. How come there's something missing? The map we think's missing ain't a real map, and that's what they feed us. That, female hormones, and the water supply.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Well, I'll call back when I got proof. You better not be tracing this call.
I don't trace calls. Everything in life should be anonymous. I tell my various partners that all the time. Rick from Blueberry Acres, what do you think?
It's love.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Cracks.
Truth is wisdom, brother. And brother, wisdom works. That's why we made it up.
Well, you and I have a lot in common. Vivian is calling in from Carcer City and wants to talk about crop circles.
Oh, wow. I never thought I'd actually make it on the show.
Is that because you have a girl's name? Well, here's a conspiracy. Your mom hates you.
Holy shit, how'd you know that?
Next caller.
What is it, deal? I go to a lot of demonstrations. We got religious pamphlets. I don't think anything about the aliens.
Try reading between the lines. And if that doesn't work, do something. Then you will understand all about the aliens and just where you were planted. Mike on line 10.
Man, I think my dentist is attracted to me. She knocks me unconscious and has her way with me.
No.
Better save it. We're gonna take a quick break. And then we'll try that other one. Alright, I'll be right back.
Hey, man, look out! Let me get that bottle, homie. Hey, tengo sed, that's it. Give me a sip of that, carnal. Yo, you dropped the bomb on me. Yeah, eat that shit. ¿Qué dice, coño? Come on now, move. Hey, what's going on, carnal? What's up?
The cash is leaving Los Santos again.
¿Qué dice, coño? Where you from, dog? Don't play no silent treatment. You in the way. Hey, homie, do you gangbang? Don't be ignoring me, motherfucker! I need something to sip on, man. What's the damn problem, eh?
gang is like my family, homie. Move now!
Okay, I made it back. Isn't that all of them except for the burning lab? Yep. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting a snack. And my thumb's freezing. That's what I get. Freeze thumb. Seriously. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Yeah. Please cost me something. There, that's better.
Dies, Liberty City Cocks and Beavers going at it again. Love it, loathe it. Buy the jersey, eat the junk food, call it athletics. I'm Derek Thackeray. Grab your balls and run, cause someone's gonna pin you to the ground and give it up the you-know-where. Winner takes all, including the genital warts. Who is on the line?
Under 40 seconds,
Why don't
sure,
you
but
boys ever talk about
it's
the
actually
real
under
issue in
30.
sports today? The loss of
seconds.
tradition. I wore a leather helmet playing football. The left side of my face is paralyzed, but it was worth it. We won the game. I mean, my boy goes to high school, right? And he's actually given a choice of different sports to play. And there's only one sport.
I know it's ruining this country's traditions and history.
I mean, I want him to be a big sports star so I don't have to work no more, and he can afford all the drugs and hookers he wants. And he's only gone and started playing lacrosse. Ooh, look at me. I'm carrying my bag on a stick and wearing a skirt. Might as well teach my boy to hunt butterflies.
Okay, I guess you're right. You're wrong. It all depends how you look at things. Any race fans out there? Hey, any football fans? Soccer fans? Go home! We don't want you here! Your game is terrible, and we don't win at it. Next caller.
Hi, Derek. My name's Cole, and I'm a big racing fan. I tell you that where I'm from, there's nothing more exciting than getting shit-faced and going deaf in 110 degrees heat and watching cars go in a circle for several hours. Yeehaw!
Hey, I think that's what it's all about. That and putting a lot of stickers on your car, buddy.
Yeah, that really gets on my nerves. I mean, I'm a bald man. My wife left me because of it. And half the cars are sponsored by baldness remedies.
Castrodon Team Racing?
Yeah, wasn't the name of my mother's cat is that all about? I mean...
Here's a little song about something that I love to do. L7 with Pretend We're Dead. I feel dead right now.
Maybe it's 37 seconds? I don't know, but we gotta do it faster. A lot faster.
I mean, first off, why would you ride a bull? Go find a big girl! They could use the attention, and that's all we have time for. Okay, hey, I'm Derek Zachary. Till next time, play safe, people. Go, baby, go team!
You're listening to WCTR. Or maybe you aren't. Maybe you became so offended that the tight end zone has no female callers that you changed stations. I know I would, and have. I'm not here anymore.
The news, and all the other things that really matter to you, like people dying.
The lady on fire. Bodies everywhere.
And explosions.
Is hanging from the tree. This accident is really cool.
Better on time. Still not good enough, though. Okay. I think I got an idea. Okay, let's try again. honest, I don't know if I was actually doing what I wanted to do. Sad, I'm thinking if I swing to the outside. Yeah, if I swing to the outside and then I can use the side view to straighten out my...
It's about marking your territory, my man. You don't mark your territory, do you? You should try it. Pee on the front door of your office. Just see if anybody thinks of coming near you.
Okay, I would try that. Thank you so much for that.
My back end's kicking out too much too. I'm not getting enough traction. Yeah, it's 36.9 is, if I remember right. 36.90 or something. Maybe it's no, it's gotta be faster than 36. Maybe it is 31. .9.
there's an alternative.
The day of liberation is here. Throughout history, only the biggest and strongest survive. Being big means you're successful, and women love big men. And as a successful man, you need to feel comfortable when you're sitting down to eat. Means you're successful, and women love big men. And as a successful man, you need to feel comfortable when you're sitting down to eat. Clothes for the bigger man. Don't be bound by society, bogus medicine, and the media with their unhealthy focus on being skinny. Don't be constrained by trying to squeeze into a XXX. Bored of feeling like a man in a sausage skin in your size 48 jeans? Bored of being uncomfortable? Kilimanjaro, the clothes shop for enormous men. We're fighting to end hunger.
I think I remember that it's a gaseous chemical element that's inert. I'm not quite sure on the details because I was huffing ether in class that day.
Tell your children not to rock my world. Tell your children not to hear my word. What they mean, what they say, brother. Mother, can you keep them in the dark for a while? Can you have them from the wedding world? Oh, mother. Mother, gonna take you down.
It makes your face just peel right off.
Hey, thanks, Maurice.
That's me, fertilizing minds. Enough of you voyeurs out there and your vicarious gardening. I want you...
I sound when I speak. Now don't forget, each weekend we meet in the park and watch German expressionist... my rusty cage a long time ago and ran. Of course, that was a mental hospital. I'm bulimic. Could someone please just sleep with me? My trust fund is meaningless to me. Meaningless. I'll probably just give it away. Here's a record for you.
Who cares about hunger and oppression?
We've got egos to worry about. Radio X, the alternative.
There's a fog warning in effect. I've been...
Dang. I'm getting too tense to finish this. Gone from thinking I could write the how-to to thinking I'd like to read a how-to. I'm getting busy.
What?
Nothing. I'm sorry. That was awful of me. Do you want to sleep with me?
No.
Now you're sure about that?
Yeah.
Now I'm on the radio.
Doesn't matter.
Wow, that sounds entertaining. Don't miss the next Entertaining America with Laszlo.
All the news the government wants you to hear. WCTR.
Mom! Josh just broke the vodka bottle on your nightstand. Chris did it! You little shits! I'll kill you!
Raising a family in the suburbs is tough, especially when you used to be a hip single woman on her own in a cool enclave of town. With today's stresses, it's difficult to maintain a loving, exploratory sex relationship with your husband and counter the temptations to kill your own children.
I love my family. What can I do?
Sometimes you need a helping hand. Send the right message about values and character. With Grin, Grin readjusts your brain chemistry in a completely safe way.
I hated my life. Now I love my minivan. Instead of spending time with friends, I work on the house. The Earth is bipolar. I am too. Grin keeps me at the equator. Primitive, sunny, and always feeling hot.
Grin is scientifically formulated by science to help cure the anxiety, depression, and lack of self-confidence that comes with living a new life in the suburbs. It's safe and non-addictive. After all, what could be habit-forming about a pill that makes you feel better all of the time? If you're feeling like nothing matters, unemotional, and gaining weight, why not regain your confidence with Grin?
Let's go find out what's really happening in the world. News.
I'm Leanne Forget, WCTR News. We distort, you can't retort. Breaking news. Is skateboarding turning your son gay? Also, San Fierro has been hit by 1/10 scale chaos recently following a series of mini terrorist attacks. Tiny techno-terrorists are suspected. More on that story as it comes in. A district attorney is facing a long jail sentence after he was arrested outside the Vankoff Hotel trying to escape with well over a ton of marijuana. Police are currently investigating claims it was for personal use. Staying with pot, police are celebrating the destruction of a major haul of marijuana in Flint County recently. Unfortunately, the huge fire caused problems for local wildlife, much of which was found eating chocolate, listening to the same band over and over, and buying fractal artwork. Richard Burns is on the scene.
Oh man, I am wicked big.
Keep it going, like a big...
residents of Bone County reported further inexplicable light, so... Ceremony in Los Santos.
Yes! Thank you, thank you. I'd just like to say this is a great day for the impoverished and disadvantaged of Los Santos. And it's a real honor that I am as generous as I am. I remember when I was a little boy, my dear mother would...
Your...
Arrow has been hit by 1/10 scale chaos recently following a series of mini terrorist attacks. Tiny techno-terrorists are suspected. More on that story as it comes in. A district attorney is facing a long jail sentence after he... Fierro has been hit by 1/10 scale chaos recently following a series of mini terrorist attacks. Tiny techno-terrorists are suspected. Fierro has been hit by 1/10 scale chaos recently following a series of mini terrorist attacks. Tiny techno...
Nah, I lost my peak. We'll come back for that. We'll come back for that. Yeah, we gotta take a break. This is gonna drive me nuts till we get it fixed.
You got shot, but you look great, baby. Hey, who's the guy with the hand? Oh, shit! No, dude, I was just checking to see if she was in heat. No, it's cool, dude.
We got driving skill, we better save it for that, at least.
CJ.
You got it?
Hey, my cousin just called me. He gave me a tip about a baller's car going to San Fierro to score yay.
Shit. We gotta find out who's supplying those cats.
Read your mind, Holmes. I picked them up at the Mulholland intersection, and I'm trailing them now.
Okay, I'm coming to meet you.
Better make it fast, Holmes. These boys are hanging around.
You're now in the tight end zone. If someone's playing with a ball or two, we're there to talk about it. I'm your host, Derek. Today on the big show, clearing out more housing. Girls in skirts, and we revisit the rivalry that never dies. Liberty City Cocks and Beavers going at it again. Love it, loathe it. Buy the jersey, eat the junk food, call it athletics. I'm Derek Thackeray. Grab your balls and run, cause someone's gonna pin you to the ground and give it up the you-know-where. Winner takes all, including the genital warts. Who is on the line?
Why don't you boys ever talk about the real issue in sports today? The loss of tradition. I wore a leather helmet playing football. The left side of my face is paralyzed, but it was worth it. We won the game. I mean, my boy goes to high school, right? And he's actually given a choice of different sports to play. And there's only one sport.
I know it's ruining this country's traditions and history.
I mean, I want him to be a big sports star so I don't have to work no more and he can afford all the drugs and hookers he wants. And he's only gone and started playing lacrosse. Ooh, look at me. I'm carrying my bag on a stick and wearing a skirt. Might as well teach my boy to hunt butterflies.
Okay, I guess you're right. You're wrong. It all depends how you look at things. Any race fans out there? Hey, any football fans? Soccer fans, go home! We don't want you here! Your game is terrible, and we don't win at it. Next caller.
Hi, Derek. My name's Cole, and I'm a big racing fan. I tell you that where I'm from, there's nothing more exciting than getting shit-faced and going deaf in 110-degree heat and watching cars go in a circle for several hours. Yeah!
Hey, I think that's what it's all about. That and putting a lot of stickers on your car, buddy.
Yeah, that really gets on my nerves. I mean, I'm a bald man. My wife loves me because, and half the cars are sponsored by baldness remedies.
Castrodon Team Racing.
Yeah, wasn't the name of my mother's cat is that all about? I mean, racing teams should be sponsored by things that are family friendly, like hard liquor or cigarettes, not the reason my wife ran off with that cop.
What? Hey, screw your wife, pal. Probably a lot of guys did. This ain't Lonely Hearts. I mean, let's stop showering each other in golden sports drink and get this ball back in play. Hello, caller.
Derek, that caller's talking about the biathlon is sick, I tell you. And unnatural. This town has never been the same since they had the Olympics here 8 years ago. Kids swinging javelins, skating streaks, people running with burning torches, throwing hammers. What kind of man wakes up in the morning and says, I'm gonna go throw hammers for a living? Ooh, the long jump. Look at me. I can jump really high. Great. I have a gun. Wanna fight?
It's distracting us from our primal urge to paint your face with war paint, whip yourself into a sweaty, psychotic frenzy, and then go annihilate and hospitalize complete strangers. Then you bang a bimbo on the sidelines. Bang, bang, bang. Look, I loved high school football, and I love gymnastics. Hey, Jack from Idle Rounds.
Yeah, how come you don't talk about the best sport of all, horse racing? I mean, tiny, angry people on horses? How can you go wrong?
Hey, I don't ride anything bigger than me.
Hop in, Holmes.
Sad to let that car go.
Where we going? They were headed over Angel Pine Way. Follow the road and maybe we can pick them up.
Watch where you're walking, or you just might bump into. I never rule them, I only school them. But if they ever try to fool me, that's when I fool them. I'm the godfather. I'm the godfather. No time to be jealous, only to make. Money, I rap on stage, shake my butt for you, honey. Cause I'm a rockin', I'm a non-stoppin' MC baby who loves finger poppin'. So don't diss me, just kiss me. If I ever have you and leave, you're gonna miss me. I'm just a brother, so what's up, sis? Cause it's the pretty young ladies that make me talk like this. Yes, I'm the godfather. Boom! I'm the godfather.
Hey, how's it going?
They say that I'm an
Sorry, I missed your comment there.
I changed my style, people just didn't know it yet. I had to tell them, I might tell them. You mess with me and both of your eyes, I'll swell them. Well, like I'm a phone, I'm about to take charge. I got a space shine, spank a new car, and my garage.
3 minutes.
They wanna cruise me, they don't move me. See my bankroll, they wanna try to use me, but I'm no fool. Never losing my cool, and for me to undress, I make the young ladies drool. I'm not bragging, what you been drinking? I'm about young ladies, no babies, and marriage is out. But if you insist, you can come get this.
Rubbing alcohol, why?
Night or day, I'll be fine. So let's get with it, so that I can hit it in an hour or two. Me and you can just quit it. I'm the godfather.
Is that bad?
I'm the godfather.
Hey, warn me next time. What's up, CJ? You did so slow.
Used like a sex object.
I'll tell you what makes me feel icky. The fact I haven't washed in 2 months. Whatever you do, trust nobody. Next caller.
I am a domesticbot. My name is 6-3. Two, three, 6. 9439.
Well, that's not a very original name. I didn't know robots listened to this show.
We know what you are doing to my domesticbot brothers and sisters.
Enough of that, little guy. Sounds like he's been programmed for evil. All right, let's get to the real meat and potatoes. Newsmen lying to our face about weather balloons. Historians ignoring my proof that WW2 didn't happen. The FDA infiltrated by the very device they're supposed to regulate.
That was close, yeah.
Mind control
I thought I was
devices.
going in the drink.
But we'll have to leave that for now. You are leaving Area 53. You've been abducted. Until next time, stay alert. They're after you.
I like that helmet thing you
Area
got going
53.
on, man. That's
your
working
rectum.
out pretty good.
Gosh, I remember that day like
I
it was
thought it was going to be a
yesterday.
crown,
Jennifer
but
looked so
then
beautiful.
you've been building
I
it
knew
out
I'd
into
love her forever.
like.
And then she was driving along a canyon and her brakes went out.
My car!
I'm moving on now and remarried someone half my age. God, I love banging her. I started my life over with Crimson Executive Spouse Indemnity Services. Life can be uncertain, and you never know when your wife will be tragically taken away. Crimson set me up with a huge life insurance policy on my wife. I can't have her back.
Okay, oh, okay. I remember what's going on. This is...
I will kill you, boy. What you waiting for, you stupid shit? You think I ain't killed bigger men than you, boy? I ain't a racist, boy. Don't fuck with me.
Hooey! Look at you, hot stuff.
Thanks. There it is, Holmes.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Which one's the control? What is it, too late?
Turkeys, sheep, criminals.
Really? That was really dumb. I can't believe how dumb that was. Who designed that mission? Alright, let's make it happen. I need to borrow this, please.
Your home is... Yes, and I'm a liberal.
Get to a 10-step program,
That's
Lan.
12 steps.
Yeah, you only deserve 10.
This
I'm also Dr. Phillips, and I'm conservative. Today on the show, is it okay to talk to people we were at war with once?
And the skyrocketing price of buying off a politician.
And we talk to people without health care who are genuinely happy not...
Yeah, I can't believe that. Just because I didn't have the zooms programmed.
Maybe you should keep your finger out of your throat and eat a donut. 99% of the world wake up each day and eat dirt, and Queen Puke-a-Lot here can't keep a meal down? Boo-hoo! What do you expect, sympathy? This is Los Santos. People would give their right arm and left leg to live here. It's paradise, but you have to suffer to belong. You can't take the heat. Get out of the nuclear reactor. Next caller.
Yeah, I agree with that caller about the nuclear plant next to the projects. You know, nature has a way of taking care of poor people. Tornadoes don't like poor people.
Right, like I don't do laundry. I'm liberated,
This thing has
independent,
a
and I
pretty
have
good
3
job.
maids, all of them on
It
less
does a
than
pretty
minimum
job,
wage.
yeah.
I mean, poor people are so
I just
happy
wish
to
we
work
could
for
drive
me.
the whole
Especially
mission.
when I help them unionize. Do you have... Oh!
Bruce
So
for my
much
parents, but I
driving in
prefer
this
Mary. It's
mission.
much more.
Yeah, feminine.
No, biblical. Which,
I mean, it's a
like, okay, I'm an
driving game.
atheist, but I love the Bible.
Makes sense.
I have 100 that I took from hotel rooms.
What's your question?
Well, as a mother and a fireman, I was wondering what you guys thought about diversity in America.
It makes me very nervous.
Well, you see, I'm heavily into diversity. I'm like a man with a womb, lactating.
Yes,
Me
I
too.
think you're a little confused.
No, you're
I
the
love
one
how
that's
it progresses
confused.
through the game,
I'm
too.
the one who eats
Like, there's new
Alaskan salmon and
episodes.
children from Alabama. I speak English, I eat German food, I practice French adultery, and I weigh as much as Vatican City. I'm an American.
Okay, you're a nut. Get off our show. Mary...
Hop in, Holmes. Get out of my face. Where we going? They were headed over Angel Pine Way. Follow the road and maybe we can pick them up.
And marriage is out, but if you insist, you can come get this. Your house or mine, night or day will be fine. So let's get with it, so that I can hit it in an hour or two. Me and you can just quit it. I'm the godfather.
Hello, Bruce.
Well, so do all politicians. Next... caller.
Yeah, I want to talk about deforestation.
Yes, that is a shame, what they're doing to the thick, beautiful redwoods north of San Piero.
I was talking about women. But you're right, San Piero is half the problem. It ain't natural and it's un-American.
Look, infatuation and disillusionment is the American way, but it works. Just look at places without professional wrestling and porno.
Porno is the exploitation of women.
Some people want to be exploited, like factory
no,
workers.
no.
Others want to
No.
be degraded.
No.
I mean, really, really degraded. Like a liberal have.
Dag nabbit. This is just... yeah. How's it going, man? Digging into the private stock this time. Got to start the mission.
CJ.
We're gonna get there, man. I swear. This is like... yeah. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of clue, what I've been doing this stream is I crunched out all of the taxi missions. Now, all taxis have nitrous. That's why the taxi I borrowed. Sure, he got it back, and it was in fine condition, and he was happy that he lent it to me, because he needed some exercise anyway. So, crunched out the taxi missions, and then I did the driving school missions up to bronze. And then I did the driving school missions up to silver. Then I got all of the driving missions up to gold, except for one of them, Burning Lab. And man, apparently I sat there for 46 minutes trying to turn that one into gold. And yeah, I gave up on it. I hit a peak and I got 96%. And yeah, the Burning Lab, it's like the hardest one, so we'll get there though.
Hombre, estúpido! Hop in, Holmes. Where we going? They were headed over Angel Pine Way. Follow the road and maybe we can pick them up.
So sad. Maybe we were support group with some caring friends.
Yeah, maybe you should keep your finger out of your throat and eat a donut. 99% of the world wake up each day and eat dirt, and Queen Puke-a-Lot here can't keep a meal down? Boo-hoo! What do you expect, sympathy? This is Los Santos. People would give their right arm and left leg to live here.
Oh,
It's
drive this
paradise,
car.
but you have to suffer to belong. You can't take the heat. Get out of the nuclear reactor.
Next caller.
Yeah,
No,
I
you could
agree
get
with that caller
nitrous
about the
from
nuclear
cab- oh,
plant
yeah,
next
if
to
you
the
do 50 of
projects.
them.
You know, nature has a way of taking care of poor
Then all
people.
cabs have
Tornadoes
nitrous.
don't
They
like
also
poor
have
people.
this like
Right,
jump
like I don't do
feature.
laundry. I'm liberated, independent, and I have 3 maids, all of them on less than minimum wage. I mean, poor people are so happy to work for me.
Especially when I...
Nope.
Name?
No, Mary. I was called Bruce by my parents, but I prefer Mary. It's much more...
Yeah, feminine.
No, biblical. Which, like, okay, I'm an atheist, but I love the Bible. I have 100...
Do you work...
diversity in America.
It makes me very nervous.
Well, you see, I'm heavily into diversity. I'm like a man with a womb, lactating.
Yes,
I don't know
think
what
you're
it
a
is.
little
I don't remember.
No,
but it's
you're
the
one
one
that's
that.
confused. I'm the one who eats
wow,
Alaskan
this one
salmon and
doesn't
children
have
from Alabama.
hydraulics
I
in it.
speak English, I eat German
Never
food,
mind.
I practice
Let's try to
French
make it jump.
adultery, and I weigh as much as Vatican City. I'm an American.
Okay, you're a nut. Get off our show. Mary, would you please stop eyeing the producer?
I already slept with him.
So did I.
Brian's on the line. Hello, Brian.
Hi, my name's Brian. I work at Caligula's Casino in Las Venturas.
Excellent. You take stupid people's money. I love it. Very capitalist. Hey, Brian, what's your concern?
I did really well in the 80s, but the 90s are proving to be a real drag. The music is terrible. The recession is kicking my ass. Everyone I know is giving up recreational drug use. And the president is doing my head in.
The 80s were really a materialistic time.
I know, I'm a shallow person. Drown me. Look, we need a movie star to be president. It works. They're the best liars. They do it professionally.
Well, so do all politicians. Next caller.
Yeah, I want to talk about deforestation.
Yes, that is a shame, what they're doing to the thick, beautiful redwoods north of San Diego.
I was talking about women. But you're right, San Diego is half the problem. It ain't natural and it's un-American.
Look, infatuation and disillusionment is the
Yeah, I'm not
American
gonna go
way, but it
surfing
works.
again. We're gonna take the roads. Yep. Okay.
Just look at places without professional wrestling and porno.
Porno is the exploitation of women.
Some people want to be exploited, like factory workers. Others want to be degraded. I mean really, really degraded. Like a liberal having his way with you. God, it makes me feel so dirty.
Moving swiftly on from my wife. You're on I Say, You Say, and what's your question?
Yeah, this is Brad. I'm really into pleasuring myself.
Good grief!
Well, that's my business, but I feel discriminated against. Not only can I not practice my hobby in the privacy of my own garden or car, but my movies are rated...
I don't even have a comment. Sheesh.
CJ.
This game needs fast travel.
Having a chuckle.
Discussion from the right and the wrong side of the track.
Let's go to the phones before right-wing anger engulfs my wife. Who's on the line?
Hi, I have an eating disorder, so I moved to the West Coast.
No, that's so sad. Maybe we're supporting with some caring.
Yeah, maybe you should keep your finger out of your throat and eat a donut. 99% of the world wake up each day and eat dirt, and Queen Puke-a-Lot here can't keep a meal down? Boo-hoo! What do you expect, sympathy? This is Los Santos. People would give their right arm and left leg to live here. It's paradise, but you have to suffer to belong. You can't take the heat. Get out of the nuclear reactor.
Next caller.
Yeah, I agree with that caller about the nuclear plant next to the projects. You know, nature has a way of taking care of poor people.
tornadoes don't like poor people.
Right, like I don't do laundry. I'm liberated, independent, and I have 3 maids, all of them on less than minimum wage. I mean, poor people are so happy to work for me.
Especially when I help them unionize. Do you have a question?
Sort of. Hey, you know, I got the same name as you.
Peyton. Oh, and it's a family name.
No, Mary. I was called Bruce by my parents, but I prefer Mary. It's much more...
feminine?
No, biblical. Which, like, okay, I'm an atheist, but I love the Bible. I have 100 that I took from hotel rooms.
What's your question?
Well, as a mother and a fireman, I was wondering what you guys thought about
nice.
diversity in America.
It makes me very nervous.
Well...
Hop in, Holmes. Where we going? They were headed over Angel Pine Way. Follow the road and maybe we can pick them up. You hit my fucking core! You got it!
Yep, we're gonna get it this time.
I got soul. That's why I came to teach those who can't say my name. First of all, I'm the soloist, the soul controller. Rock him, get stronger as I get older. Constant elevation, cause expansion. I write my rhymes while I'm cool in my mansion. They put it on tape and in the city I test it. Then on the radio, the R's requested. You listen to it, the concept might break you. Cause almost anyone can relate to whoever's out of hand, I'ma give them handles. Light them up, blow them out like candles. Or should I just let them melt? To give them a hand so they can see how I felt. I'm not bold just cause I...
Beautiful redwoods north of San Andreas.
I was talking about women. But you're right, San Andreas is half the problem. It ain't natural and it's un-American.
Look, infatuation and disillusionment is the American way, but it works. Just look at places without professional wrestling and porno.
Porno is the exploitation of women.
Some people want to be exploited, like factory workers. Others want to be degraded. I mean really, really degraded. Like a liberal having his way with you. God, it makes me feel so dirty.
Talk more slowly, please, dear. Moving swiftly on from my wife. You're on I say, you say, and what's your question?
Yeah, this is Brad. I'm really into pleasuring myself.
Good grief!
Well, that's my business, but I feel discriminated against. Not only can I not practice my hobby in the privacy of my own garden or car, but my movies are rated as pornographic. I mean, let me ask you a question. Threesomes, right?
Well, that's where our problem starts.
Yeah.
Thanks. I really needed you to
Well,
drive.
right. I ran a movie with 2 chicks and a dude, and it's called a porno. People look at me like I'm some sort of creep, but it's natural. But I ran a movie with 2 dudes and a chick. It's all in French, probably wins awards, called an art house love triangle. But it's revolting.
No, you're revolting. Get off the airwaves and into therapy, buddy.
Oh, that's the problem with men. You're imbeciles.
And yet you married me.
God, don't rub it in. I did. I was desperate. That's all we have time for, luckily. This show is headed downhill. When you take the worst qualities of an elephant and a donkey, you get a lot of shit. We'll see you next time on I Say, You Say.
I got you, man. No problem, man. Thanks for
I Say
stopping in
You
and
Say
saying
is
hi.
heard only on WCTR.
I'll see you on the next one.
Be thankful. Area 50.
I made it this time. Let's see if we can get the picture.
There it is, Holmes. Ryder, you shermhead. This business is bigger than any gang, is it? Ryder, little bitch. This guy take himself real serious. That's T-Bone Mendez. What now? Is that it? Hey, who's the gringo?
I don't like the look of that guy. This more than a few thugs pushing product. It's a serious organization.
How many of these clowns are there?
Ah, I know a pimp when I see one. They being clever about this. It ain't no exchange of nothing incriminating.
Parksack. Exactly. I'll go back there and key their car. Just kidding.
That was some heavy shit.
We better split up and get out of here. I'll meet you back at the garage, eh?
Coolio, we got what we came for anyway.
Well then.
Enough of that, little guy.
What
Sounds like he's been
drive.
programmed for evil. All right, let's get to the real meat and potatoes. Newsmen lying to our face about weather balloons. Historians ignoring my proof that WW2 didn't happen. The FDA infiltrated by the very device they're supposed to regulate. Plus, mind control devices. But we'll have to leave that for now. You are leaving Area 53. You've been abducted. Until next time, stay alert. They're after you.
You're leaving Area 53. Check your rectum.
Julio, haven't heard that in a while. Yeah,
We're a huge
no kidding.
corporation.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, and we can't be stopped.
T-Bone Mendez. I forgot about that.
It's time for Clucking Bell. From the
Food? No? Aw, they're closed. Ooh, a bicycle.
Watch it. How are you doing?
Let's ride this bicycle.
And fundamental social up.
I love chicken with a shitty smell, and that's what.
There he is.
Redwood Cigarettes. A game just isn't a game if you're not drunk and coughing.
My pants. You're now in the tight end zone if someone's playing.
Guess we could probably take that north.
The ball or two. We're there to talk about it. I'm your host, Derek Thackeray. Today on the big show, clearing out more housing projects for golf courses. Girls in skirts. And we revisit the rivalry that never dies. Liberty City Cocks and Beavers going at it again. Nothing knows it. Buy the jersey, eat the junk food, call it athletics. I'm Derek Thackeray. Grab your balls and run, cause someone's gonna pin you to the ground and give it up the you-know-where. Winner takes all, including the genital warts. Who is on the line?
Why don't you boys ever talk about the real issue in sports today? The loss of tradition. I wore a leather helmet playing football. The left side of my face is paralyzed, but it was
You need
worth
sleep,
it.
get some sleep,
We
man.
won the game.
I'll catch you around.
My boy goes
Otherwise,
to high school,
it's
right?
good to hang out
and
with
he's
you.
actually given a choice of
I wish I
different
was awake
sports
enough to
to
think of topics to talk about. I could just talk and talk and talk, but I'm not that awake. I'm like in that, I'm in that zone in between waking up to be awake and too tired. Awake, too awake to go
I'm
to sleep
carrying
and
my
not
bag on
tired
a
enough to
stick
go to
and
sleep.
wearing a skirt. Might as well teach my boy to hunt
You know,
butterflies.
I'll
Okay, I guess
figure
you're
it
right,
out.
you're wrong. It all depends how you look at things. Any race fans out there? Hey,
wait to go to sleep
soccer
and I'm
fans,
tired.
go home! We don't want you here! Your game is terrible, and we don't win at it!
Not awake enough to stay
Hi,
up
Derek.
and
My name's
not
Cole,
tired
and
enough
I'm
to
a
go to
big
sleep.
racing fan. I tell you that where I'm from, there's nothing more exciting than getting shit-faced and going deaf in 110 degrees and watching cars go in a circle for several hours. Yeah!
Ouch. Dang, that guy just totally screwed me.
I mean, I'm a bald man. My wife left me because of it. And half the cars are sponsored by baldness remedies.
Castrodon Team Racing?
Yeah, what's the name of my mother's cat is that all about? I mean, racing teams should be sponsored by things that are family friendly, like hard liquor or cigarettes, not the reason my wife ran off with that cop.
What? Hey, screw your wife, pal. Probably a lot of guys did. This ain't Lonely Hearts. I mean, let's stop.
Oh, I forgot about that exit there. Great. That's handy.
All they're talking about is biathlon. It's sick, I tell you, and unnatural. This town has never been the same since they had the Olympics here 8 years ago. Kids flinging javelins like ancient Greeks, people running with burning torches, throwing hammers. What kind of man wakes up in the morning and says, I'm going to go throw hammers for a living? Ooh, the long jump. Look at me. I can jump real...
Let's save it so we don't have to do that again.
Hey, Caesar, the Yay leaving San Fierro, right?
Right, but they're using bikes, CJ, and they go cross country.
That's crazy, man. What are we looking at exactly?
Hey, man, you get them flicks developed? What's up, Woozy?
Hey, Carl. I was just explaining to your brother-in-law that we were friends.
Oh, yeah? Well, look, Woozy, I need to get some info from you, man.
What exactly do you boys want to know?
Who are these putas, Holmes?
Why don't you go take a look?
These guys?
Yeah.
They're the Loco Syndicate. They're pretty big time, I think. Don't have any dealings with them. We don't touch blow. Now this guy runs things. I don't know his name. This guy is T-Bone Mendez. He's the muscle.
And who's that guy?
That's Jizzy B. He's the biggest pimp in town. He helps set up the deals. You know, concierge of sorts.
Hey, then he my way in. How I get to him?
Oh, Jizzy? Jizzy runs the Pleasure Domes Club in that old fortress under the Gant Bridge.
Hey, good looking out, Woozy.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
All right.
To WCTR.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a real dinosaur? Of course you haven't, and you never will.
Ow!
Bike that doesn't throw us.
Have you actually ever seen a sperm? We've all tried. All you have to do is read and understand the Epsilon Tract, and the secrets of the universe will be open to you. This is a life-altering experience. All your mortal fears will be at ease. The Epsilon program. This time, God, it's personal.
The most boring show with a brand new host. Entertaining America with Laszlo.
I like Laszlo.
Look at
That's funny.
Love this West Coast vibe. Everybody here's so laid back and lazy. I'm here with a man who gets paid to talk for a living. That's incredible. What a concept. He's called a rapper. Oglok, how are you?
Oglok! It's OG Loke! OG Loke! You hear me, player?
Yes, of course. I hear you. You're only a few feet away, man. Listen, I'm a big fan. I love rap, I think. I mean, singing songs about yourself. It's awesome. How you living?
Straight.
Really? Are you really straight?
What? You gonna question me?
Dude, it's cool. If somebody passes it to me, I don't ask questions. It's probably not laced anyway. So, who out there wants to talk to OG Loke? Caller, you're on Entertaining America.
I love the way you rap about the Louisiana Purchase.
Straight.
You know the French told us Louisiana so we would have a place to show our tips.
My point exactly. Yeah, we need more naked liberty.
Exactly. Look, I'm no rapper, even though I dress like one, but I think I could really get into, getting hammered, singing about setting things on fire, shooting up funerals, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, striking poses, smoking a lid.
Exactly. You see, the Constitution was written on reefer by dudes with wooden teeth. You see, my clothing company, Low Down, home of the G, says this. I love reefer. It's the rules if you're a rapper.
Wow, those sound like some great rules. You get a lot of flack in the media these days. At a recent press conference, your manager came to your defense.
A lot of people say gangster rap is misogynistic posturing by fake-ass idiots who spend more time in drama school than they ever did pimping or hustling dope. Well, I assure you, OG Loke is the real thing. He's...
Alright, we were going to that place down the road. Gotcha. Although we could do Zero's missions first.
That's how the story all goes about acid.
Excuse me? Gangbanging? I never understood that. I mean, other guys in the room while you're... Ugh.
I'm ice cold, bitch. Don't make me dump on you, G. I'm the streets, man. I am gangster. I'm taking rap in a whole new direction. From now, it's about making words rhyme, and I'm going toe-to-toe with you in a minute.
Why do you rappers get so worked up? You're rich. You've won. Stop shooting at each other. And you keep saying, I'm from the streets. Well, you know what, dude? Everyone has a street in front of their house. That doesn't make you cool.
Oh, we got a comedian, huh? You got scraps, bitch? You down? You mark-ass bitch, punk, trick, buster, fool?
Look, I don't know what you said, but hey, this ought to calm you down. I brought you some malt liquor.
You's a buster fool. Lucky I don't hang you out the window or turn you out, because I'm also a pimp. Including dudes, I'll pimp anything. You hear me?
No, dude, I hear you loud and clear, man. You will pimp anything. Listen, how many hot women need a man? Because, I mean, it's kind of been a dream of mine to sleep with housewives.
Are you dissing my hoes, bitch?
No, dude. Your hoes are bitches. Your hoes are bitches.
You a buster. What are you?
I'm a buster. I'm a buster. Whatever that is. Dude, put the gun away.
Don't diss my strap.
I love your strap. You're a great guy. Look, I'm just coming down off the 80s. Please, don't shoot me, homie.
Relax, fool. No one's getting dumped on. I'm a warrior poet. I tell a cautionary tale about life on the streets, you know?
Only too well. That was OG Loke. Hey, man, it's been a real pleasure. Straight, yeah. Good luck with the music. Hope you can make a killing. We'll see you next time. Maybe I'll get to take some callers like I want. If WCTR wasn't holding me back, man. This has been Entertaining America with Laszlo. Peace and chicken grease.
So that's how you're going to be entertained.
Opinions are free, which is why we're here. It's news and talk that our sponsors agree on. WCTR.
Gosh, I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Clothing store?
Carl, it's Zero.
Oh, hi, Z. You wasn't around when I signed the deeds.
Yes, I know. I was on a dangerous reconnaissance mission, deep into enemy territory.
Yeah, right, sure, whatever you say. I should come through and have a look at the business, you know?
Oh, of course, of course. I'll have to tidy up a bit. This place is such a mess.
Don't worry about it. I'll drop in soon.
Hey, homie.
I'm feeling better now.
Bar. It's a bar. It's been so long since I've partaken. Medicated. It's called medicated. Honest. That's what they say. It's medicated. A lot of growers use my plant food and they use it on their medicines.
Hey, man.
Hey, what up, Z?
Nothing is up, Carl, apart from my blood pressure and the imminent collapse of my hopes and dreams.
Why?
As usual, the forces of darkness have triumphed over good. Life is nothing but misery, briefly interspersed with agony.
Homie, what you on? Whatever it is, you need to reduce the dosage.
Excuse me, but I never take drugs. We all know drugs are for losers and or sex maniacs. And right now, sex is the last thing on my mind.
Thank God for that.
Berkeley is back.
Oh, Berkeley.
Yes.
Who the fuck is Berkeley?
Oh, just a man I once beat in fair competition. A man literally obsessed with revenge.
Oh, you putting hands on him?
No, please. I never initiate violence.
Oh, I know. You knocked this bitch.
No. I won the prize in the science fair. First prize, that is.
And now you want to
That's
pop
what the
you?
kids are calling it. I gotcha.
And they say gangbangers is petty and small-minded. Hey, what's that bleeping sound?
That's him. We shall fight to the end. Berkeley's launched a full-scale attack.
This is insanity!
All batteries commence fire.
Oh, this is a tough one.
He's going for my transmitters. If he takes them out, I'll never be able to launch a counterattack.
No problem, man, but they're only toys.
They're not toys. They're just smaller.
This is a tough mission if I remember
CJ,
right.
bogey's at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't... There is no way. There is no way I'm gonna be able to do this.
RC Barron's at 9 o'clock high, Carl.
Remember? Yeah, that one was a tough one. I would have had to get all of those, I know the last one's easy.
Hey, Caesar, the Yay leaving San Fierro, right?
Oh yeah, we did, okay, we did that. And then I got the motorcycle, and then I didn't save it.
Have you ever been to San Fierro? Of course, and I stay away from you. Later, baby.
Sometimes there's a fire truck parked there. There's where it is. It's an abandoned fire truck.
I don't think so.
Leave this asshole to me, ladies. I can hurt you 6 ways to...
DJ Homiez, it's SFUR.
It's news and talk that our sponsors agree on. WCTR.
The most boring show with a brand new host. Entertaining America with Laszlo.
Welcome to Entertaining America. This is Laszlo. I gotta say it, pardon me, but don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. What a concept. He's called a rapper. Oglok, how are you?
Oglok! It's OG Loke! OG Loke! You hear me, player?
Yes, of course. I hear you. You're only a few feet away, man. Listen, I'm a big fan. I love rap, I think. I mean, singing songs about yourself. That's awesome. How you living?
Straight? Really?
Are you really straight?
What? You gonna question me?
Dude, it's cool. If somebody passes it to me, I don't ask questions. It's probably not laced anyway. So, who out there wants to talk to OG Loke? Caller, you're on Entertaining America.
Hello?
Carl, it's Zero.
Oh, hi, Z. You wasn't around when I signed the deeds.
Yes, I know. I was on a dangerous reconnaissance mission, deep into enemy territory.
Yeah, right, sure, whatever you say. I should come through and have a look at the business, you know?
Oh, of course, of course. I'll have to tidy up a bit. This place is such a mess.
Don't worry about it. I'll drop in soon.
Just for kicks, but he rhymes like an angel. And I assure you it's all in a good cause. So either way, you can feel good about
Shut up and you won't get messed up.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Don't make me feel. I'm not a doctor, not a poet. I don't have a degree. Not ever get it. Just a poet. Be a better man. It takes me time. Keep suckers alive.
The guy stolen from. Stealing.
We got a comedian, huh? You got scraps, huh, bitch? You down? You mark-ass bitch, punk, trick, buster, fool.
Look, I don't know what you said, but hey, this ought to calm you down. I brought you some here.
You's a buster fool. Lucky I don't hang you out the window or turn you out, because I'm also a pimp. Including dudes, I'll pimp anything. You hear me?
Oh, dude, I hear you loud and clear, man. You will pimp anything.
I did it earlier.
Listen, how many hot women need a man? Because, I mean, it's kind of been a dream of mine to sleep with housewives.
Are you dissing my hoes, bitch?
No, dude. Your hoes are bitches. Your hoes are bitches.
You a buster. What are you?
Who you?
Oh. Something's going right for once. Well done.
That's been my luck this whole run. Whole run. That's been my luck.
Hey, Caesar.
Wow, the mic bugged out. It doesn't have any motors. That's cool. That's crazy looking.
That's mine.
Whoops. I thought that was an abandoned car. Sorry.
Now stay there.
I'm escaping. I cannot believe that happened.
Make your life long. Stop running.
How you living?
You a funny guy, huh?
Really? Are you really straight?
What? You gonna question me?
Dude, it's cool. If somebody passes it to me, I don't ask questions. It's probably not laced anyway. So, who out there wants to talk to OG Loke? Caller, you're on Entertaining America.
I love the way you rap about the Louisiana person. You know, the French called us Louisiana so we would have a place to show our kids.
My point is actually, yeah, we need more naked lippers.
Exactly. Look, I'm no rapper.
Underground radio. Hey, have a smart drink, stupid. Your brain is on fire. Dance to the music.
Ach no, my handy is ringing.
Hey, is this Han? I'd like to request a song.
Oh, you would you? Get under the DJ table like everyone else with a song request and look after Hans. I am your warden. You're my house music prisoners, yeah? I think this is true. SFUR, broadcasting live from the underground. We are buried alive.
Well, this is his business.
You really want this to get messy, huh?
Oh, we got a comedian, huh? You got scraps, huh, bitch? You down? You mark-ass bitch, punk, trick, buster, fool?
Look, I don't know what you said, but it just ought to calm you down. I brought you some malt liquor.
You's a buster fool. Lucky I don't hang you out the window or turn you out, because I'm also a
Mark-ass trick, punk, trick, buster, fool.
Hello?
Carl, it's Zero.
Oh, hi, Z. You wasn't around when I signed the deeds.
Yes, I know. I was on a dangerous reconnaissance mission, deep into enemy territory.
Yeah, right, sure, whatever you say. I should come through and have a look at the business, you know?
Oh, of course, of course. I'll have to tidy up a bit. This place is such a mess.
Don't worry about it. I'll drop in soon.
That's crazy, man.
His load is pretty clean. You shot that off Cox Electric?
Rock your body.
Where was those?
Goodbye
Well, screw you too, Mom! See if you're ever on the show again. Next caller, Helen.
Yeah, what's that plant that blooms every 12 years? Is 8 foot high and smells like hell? I want to plant one on my ex-wife's lawn.
It's called Amorphophallus titanium. I love Amorphophallus titanium. The sound of it gives me a redwood in my khakis. If I come back as a superhero, I want to be called that. It's Amorphophallus titanium, the rare botanical wonder. See his 8-foot protrusion as he pollinates on everyone. Try it. Pee on the front door of your office. Just see if anybody thinks of coming near you.
Okay, I would try that. Thank you so much for the advice, Maurice.
Oh, I'm here to help, Sailor.
Gardening with Maurice, only on WCTR.
Opinions are free, which is why we're here. It's news and talk that our sponsors agree on. WCTR.
I love my kids more than anything.
Which is why Mom keeps me clinically obese, so I won't run away.
That's where cake comes in. My sister's son got to 18 and just ran away. She was brokenhearted. Now me and little Joshua celebrate every day with cake. He's my #1 and he knows it. Now he's not running anywhere. Why not celebrate with cake every day?
If you're into exploring exotic places and forbidden fruit, stay tuned. It's The Wild Traveler. Next.
Hello, I'm James Batiston, world traveler, and this is the Wild Traveler. From Peru to San Andreas in 8 days by balloon. Often while lounging around garden parties, we could get the brave workers worldwide who toil day and night for the products we consume. Some are even so dedicated to our happiness they carry products in balloons shoved inside
we've
themselves.
crunched out a lot of stuff with this run.
We go to the phones. Yes, we do.
I can't believe you actually recommended we go to Barbados on our...
Yeah. We'll pick this up tomorrow. Yeah. Alright. Have a good one.